Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 8 of the 2026 season here in the Premier Madden League. As we near the midway point of this 2026 campaign, we're going to get a very good feel-out game today for our Los Angeles Rams against a Denver Broncos squad that is on the fringes of competing in the AFC playoff race. Part of the reason why the Broncos are 3-4 is because they have played the past couple of games without their starting quarterback Trey Lance, and their backups have struggled mightily. But today, the Broncos get Trey Lance back. And also, our Los Angeles Rams get our starting quarterback, Jalen Henderson, back into the action. Jalen's been on the shelf since week 4, so both teams back with their starting QB. It may come down to which QB knocks off the rust first to see who wins this game. We are underway at SoFi Stadium for some Week 8 football. Here's Jalen right away, passing the pigskin. And why not going to Julian Fleming, a gain of 4. Next play, Cooper Kupp. I don't think he'll get the first down. He will not get that forward progress. It's 3rd and inches. Don't need much, and CJ Donaldson will get the job done, pending the penalty, which unfortunately is holding, which we really didn't need on 3rd and inches. We could have gotten it without that. Now it's 3rd down and 10. We got to get the first down again. Not gonna happen. Jalen tried to stand strong, but unfortunately got hit on the throw. It looked like CJ Donaldson was breaking open, but unfortunately the pressure comes from that same left side with Kevin Dotson, who kind of single-handedly forces us to punt the ball right there. So we'll need Dotson to clean things up. Thankfully, you know, we're early in the game. Don't want to panic by any means. The shot to Trey Lance, he immediately came in and fired a bullet for a gain of 20. The Broncos going to go up tempo after a gain of 3 yards. Trey Lance on his high horse. No one nearby. Trey Lance, 36 yards on the scramble. Oh, wow. I mean, he immediately got out of that pocket. I don't even think he made a read on that play. Swerved whoever that was in the open field. It might have been Devon Jackson, and got out of dodge. That was a quick haymaker by the Denver Broncos, and we'll see what response we have as CJ Donaldson with a nice move in the open field. Donaldson was a little bit banged up last week. Didn't look like his usual self. It looks like CJ is back to doing the CJ things we've come to expect, as RJ Maryland nearly made an incredible grab. Instead, it's an incompletion. Brings up a 3rd down. Jalen, that's a beauty, to Julian Fleming for the first down. We love to see Jalen getting into his rhythm, finding the open man, finding Fleming again with the step, with the score. Fleming flying in for 6. Taking the top off the defense as he does so well. Julian Fleming's got 98 speed, all right? And if someone's got 98 speed, you probably don't want to leave them one-on-one. You probably want to leave a safety over the top. But if you don't, that's going to be our read. All right, if I see Fleming, if I see he's even, I know he's leaving. All right, so we're going to put it up there and give him a chance on plays like that. And he truly is the easy button in this offense. And I can't explain to you guys just how much pressure he takes off of us when he makes plays like that, as Javonte Williams is the easy button for Trey Lance. He sneaks out the backfield, sets up a goal to go at the 7, which is now at the 10 after Byron Young forces the loss of 3. Lance underneath, going to Smith, makes a tough grab at the 6-yard line, empty for Lance. 3rd and goal, standing strong, going end zone, and broken up by Foyce Lucan. It was nearly caught off the ricochet by Marvin Mims. Thankfully, it does fall for an incompletion. We can hold the Broncos to 3 points. And given we kind of blew our coverage on that wheel route to Javonte Williams that set up the goal to go, I'm all right with giving up 3 in that situation. As we go to CJ Donaldson on 1st down to start the drive. CJ close to a chain mover. Even though I'd like to say 2nd down and 1 is pretty easily convertible, you just never know, because you never know when someone's going to commit a holding penalty, I guess. But we do get the chain mover. Next play, here's Fleming with a step again. Oh, he makes the grab down to the 3. Oh, the Broncos are going to learn the hard way today. That's not the way to cover Julian Fleming, as Donaldson nearly gets pushed in by Dotson, trying to get some brownie points after his early mistakes. Can CJ cap it off? No! He gets ridden backward by Drew Sanders. He lost a yard on the play. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Jalen tried to do it himself, and again it's Drew Sanders mucking things up inside, and like the Broncos on the previous drive, we have to settle for our own field goal on 4th down and goal. I think Jalen got a little bit greedy there. The pitch might have been the better option to CJ Donaldson, though I do trust Jalen in those spots to make a play, as Foyce and Lucan is making plays left and right in the passing game. 2nd down. That's Jerry Jeudy wearing number 89 instead of his usual number 10, because I suppose Trey Lance needed 10 on this team, the quarterback. He's setting up shop with a 3rd down, need 2 yards, as Javonte Williams, just enough to move the chains. The Broncos going with a lot of up-tempo early on, and they're being fed with a heavy dosage of Foyce and Lucan, who knocked down the quarterback. Next play, Kobe Durant, right place, right time. He got the swat, just couldn't get the interception. Still brings up a 3rd down underneath. This is Williams with the spin move, with the effort. Durant makes the open field tackle at their own 43. The Broncos are on the field on offense. Play clock under 10. Lance with the ball holding, middle picked off. Foyce Lucan is having one of his best games in a Rams uniform as he picks that one off. We didn't need the interception, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take all the yardage from Jalen Henderson on that read option. That time he made the right decision in the read option game, as CJ Donaldson with a tough brand of running a gain of 9 on a play that looked like it would have been a gain of 9 centimeters as we go backward. And Jalen makes the wrong decision on the option. Now we have a 3rd down and 4. Jalen looking, holding, pressure. Oh, he missed Fleming. Fleming had some space inside, but Jalen just overthrew the intended target. And, you know, there's a school thought that maybe you go for a 4th down there. But 4th down and 4, I think we'll just take our field goal, especially since we just missed an open guy. It's just like, do I really want to give the ball again to the quarterback who missed the open guy? I don't know. I think he needs to take a seat, think about what he's done, and then we can come back to him. Oh, how about immediately as Trey Lance fries that pass, it's intercepted by Grant Delpit. Julian Fleming, jet pass outside, a gain of a couple. We'll take that gain of about 5 yards. Fleming is off to a red hot start to this game. Oh, Donaldson navigating traffic, and he's gone 49 yards untouched for the 6th guy, CJ Donaldson. He scores 6. I mean, it's why it's on his jersey, guys, as we now have ourselves a 2-possession lead. We just want to get some breathing space against this pesky Denver Broncos squad, because, I mean, they're not going to go away quietly. So we can deliver these big plays. I mean, it's just going to make life easier on us. And, you know, eventually, if the Broncos keep giving up these plays defensively, they're just not going to be able to keep up on this side of the ball. So we got to take advantage of these free opportunities while we got them. That's pretty much how we're scoring all of our points. And eventually the defense will come into play. Maybe here on 3rd down, but not when Trey Lance delivers a pass that could not be any more perfect. Javonte out of the scram, nearly getting a 1st down on the run. Broncos with some momentum on this drive. Past midfield, looking for more. Lance, good pocket. Oh, but he got blasted by Rayshon Benny. No 1st down on the play. Here is the draw. Did he get it? No! Foyce Lucan with another game-changing play. And the Broncos again on the field on 4th down, looking to go for it. Only need inches. They'll get it and more. Jerry Jeudy accelerating away. And then Jerry Jeudy hits the jackpot on 4th down. Denver answers big time. And a big mistake by us because, I mean, look, if we give up the RPO on 4th down, it's so be it. You don't want to give up the run after the catch. That's just too easy. And we talked about how we were getting easy touchdowns. If we give up easy touchdowns, then it's a stalemate, right? And then we're back to square one. So here we are, pretty much back to square one, down by 3 midway in the 2nd quarter. Jalen breaking the pocket. Gotta run with that one. Not really getting too much. Bringing up a 3rd down, back against the wall. What do we got? That is a 1st down to CJ Donaldson. Emptying the backfield, and CJ is still a weapon as Isaiah Wynn, the center, is injured. This is a free play. Jalen, take your shot. Oh, he took a shot and got picked off by Drew Sanders. But this will be a first down for our Rams. The offsides will negate the penalty, or negate the interception, I should say, as Wynn is all right to come back. So feel free to step back in there, number 77. Feel free to get a first down, CJ. Not quite, but of course, since it's first down and 5, we got a couple of bites at the apple to get inches, which, as long as we don't get a penalty, I feel pretty good about our chances. CJ Downson close to 100 yards rushing in this first half. Oh, Julian Fleming has a lot of yardage, and he gets a bunch on that play. He is chomping up the rack yardage today. He's just doing anything he wants out there. The Broncos got to do something about number 3. Figure out who that guy is, or else the game will be over for them, and they will be on the losing side of the scoreboard. Out the 2-minute warning, Jalen Henderson. Bully ball in for 6. Jalen Henderson, straight at the defender with no care in the world, ran straight through him. We get back our 10-point lead. We have to work for that drive a little bit, right? We didn't get the freebies that we got on the last drive, but hey, look, we're playing some pretty good offensive football right now. It's good to have Jalen playing turnover-free football more than anything else. Now that he's back into the lineup, oh, Kobe Turner, don't do him like that. Lance is on all fours, wondering what just happened, and throwing in double coverage. Lance needs a breather. Third down in a bunch. Trey Lance, drop back, going outside. Got him. That's a first down to Marvin Mims with a bounce back by Trey Lance. That's nearly intercepted. Should have been intercepted. Devon Jackson usually doesn't miss out on those opportunities, as we have a second down and 15 upcoming with 1:08 left in the first half. Oh, that was right into the cookie jar, and he got away with it. Come on, Madden, don't let him do that. Third down and 4 as the Broncos maintain all their timeouts, but it take a lot of time to get this next play call in. Now 42 seconds left. Lance looking middle. He's got the first down. Smith. Oh, he nearly took a big shot there from Jackson. Injury timeout the first of the half. Charge to the Broncos. Mike McGlinchey injured on the play. At the 28-yard line, Trey Lance. That's in traffic, and that should have been picked off. Oh, he wants to throw an interception. Bo Brady should have had that one. This time, we convert. You keep on trying, and eventually, we will fulfill your dreams of throwing an interception. That time, Azariah Thomas is the man to finish the job. So, 23 seconds left, and Julian Fleming is gone again. You're not going to win that foot race. Fleming, 87 yards to the crib. Flying in for 6 with 15 seconds left in the half. That is just unexcusable from the Denver Broncos. How do you let that one up with no time left in the half? And at some point, like, can somebody guard number 3? The dude has about 250 receiving yards. That's a fumble. That's a touchdown for the Rams. Oh, the Broncos might be self-imploding. You guys saw he taunted on the kickoff. And if you play Madden, you know if you taunt in traffic, kind of like if you just walk around in traffic, right? You run around in traffic, you're going to get hit by a car, and it's not going to go well for you. And they're doing it again! Oh, what is going on? The Broncos are self-imploding! Another Rams recovery! And what is this defense? Oh, it's about to be a free 6. You know where I'm going. Fleming, wave him goodbye. What is going on? This is the meltdown of all meltdowns before halftime. Oh, Fleming with a free touchdown with 3 seconds to go in the half. This was just a 10-point game with the Broncos in the red zone with a minute to go in the first half. How is it now a 31-point game as the Rams get another recovery? That's going to end the first half, though. But this, oh, what is this? What is going on? And will it happen again to start the third quarter? Smith is back there. He's been giving it away, and this time he doesn't give us the chance. He gives himself up immediately. Yeah, so that was pretty weird. I'm not going to lie, right? Out of all the CFM games that we played over the years, I can't say we've ever experienced that one. I've definitely had that happen in online ranked matches. Like, that's not really too bizarre in an online ranked match, but in this setting, that was weird. But I think the Broncos guy has calmed down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe he hasn't, because he's hit sticking everywhere. And oh no, he's pulling everybody back. Julian Fleming's gonna have a free punt return touchdown. Fleming, no one nearby. Julian, I really don't want to score this touchdown, but we'll take it. Julian Fleming is in for 6. Oh, this is chaotic. And that's an understatement at this point. This is absurd. This is straight up absurd. I don't know what to do at this point, right? If this guy's gonna keep throwing the game, what do we do? Like, he's jumping in the air. At this point, like, I kind of just want this game to end. It's like, all right, cool. Like, I'm glad he really self-imploded at the end of the first half, because it was a close game. And, okay, that's not gonna count, because ball carrier was on his lid when that ball came out, so that's definitely coming back. But, yeah, I was like, all right, cool. If he wants to self-implode, that's cool. But now at this point, it's like, all right, now you're just kind of wasting both of our times. Like, let's be adults here. We got a half of football to play. Let's just play the rest of this half and get out of here. And it looks like he's put shoe clock on. He's running the ball. He's punting the ball. And at this point, I probably should just call for a fair catch. You know, we're up by 38 points now, so we're probably just going to use our backups for the rest of this game. Yeah, we have Sam Howell in the game. We have Antonio Gibson. And at this point, I'm just going to try to clock the rest of this game out. Just to help save this guy from himself. Right? Like, I don't know what in the world is going on here. I don't really want to be a part of it anymore. It was really funny when it was happening. I'm not going to lie. I was definitely intentionally kicking the ball inbounds on those final kickoffs at the end of the first half. And I was like, all right, let's do it again. Do it again, you idiot. Like, celebrate again. Fumble again. Do it for me one more time. But now I'm just like, all right, like, you got to chill out. Now, funny story, at this point of this game that we are playing, we're midway in the third quarter. The guy that I'm playing against got kicked out of the CFM. At this point, this guy is no longer a part of this online CFM. He got booted by the commissioners mid-game, which I'm sure you guys are wondering. We're still playing the game, so how does that work? So I had no idea the guy got kicked until after I finished playing the game. But the game does save. I'll spoil that at the very least. The game does save, even though this guy is currently playing in a franchise that he is not a part of. As we have an interception for Azariah Thomas, and Trey Lance opens up the back door and allows Azariah Thomas to walk in for 6. Not that I'm sure Trey Lance could have done anything about that, but we'll never know, as Azariah Thomas takes a free pick 6, and pretty good day in the office for Azariah. He has 2 picks and a touchdown to his name. And we are now up 62-7, and that's not going to help our agenda of trying to chew clock. But yeah, so basically this guy got kicked because, well, what he did was really immature at the end of the first half. I mean, there's no beating around the bush there. Like, that's not allowed in CFMs. You know, you can't just act like a child and do that and just, like, mentally self-implode. Or else, you know, there's someone that can replace you in the CFM, quite simply. So, long story short, we got this guy kicked from the CFM by beating his ass. Pretty funny, as we get the interception with Grand Delphi. But we still have a whole quarter of football to play here. So, you know, like, at this point, what I want to do is do the best job I possibly can to chew clock, which at this point is to get to 3rd down and then, or maybe just get a 1st down here. You know, at least get the 2nd down. Just get a 1st down. Don't get too much yardage. Don't break off a long touchdown. Just work the rest of the clock here. Right, like I said earlier, just save this guy from himself. So while that's all going on in the background, one thing I want to talk to you guys about really quick. By the way, our Week 9 game is going to be after this game, so don't tune away just yet, or at least the highlights of our Week 9 game. I didn't actually play it, but the Jets guy who we play in Week 9, he played my CPU. I was out of town for this Week 9 game, and in this league, you know, the other team does have the option of playing the CPU when someone is not around. We've done that a couple of times. I've never had it happen to me, but this is the first time, so we will actually get some clips from the Jets guys' perspective to see how our CPU did, and, you know, maybe our CPU can win the game. I don't know. They probably won't. I wouldn't expect it. But we'll see how they do it. At least see if they make it a game, and if they win it, that's really cool, because, you know, you give somebody a CPU game, you probably expect to lose it. But yeah, while all that's going on right now, I just wanted to, you know, run an idea by you guys for this series that I'm thinking of doing starting next season for Season 5. I'm thinking about live streaming these games on my YouTube channel. Instead of uploading these videos, I would just do a live stream. I put my face cam on even for these games, give you guys some live commentary during the game, and that's the way we would present this series instead of me doing these videos for every game. I think it'll be easier to do, these videos kind of add up over time, these online CFM videos, and it just kind of gets a little bit vanilla for myself of, we're doing the Rams again. All right, we're just, here we go, same old Ram squad. So, I think a live commentary would be a nice little spin for Season 5. So let me know what you guys think about that. I know some people really like these commentaries, but let me know if you guys would like that change up for this series for Season 5, maybe even beyond that, because, at this point, I kind of want to try to freshen something up for this series for myself more than anything else. So, yeah, thinking about live streaming. The rest of the season, we'll be doing the videos the same way, but for Season 5, I'd like to, do live streams on the channel. Now, these games are not played at set times. The way these games get played is, every time we advance, which is every 72 hours, I gotta, talk to the person I'm playing against. We have to work on a time to play, and, 31 different people in the league. You're gonna get 31 different schedules of, different work schedules. People gotta, work, family, all that, taking up time. So, that live streaming will never be consistent as far as when those happen. They'll be really sporadic or really just random. I might do a live stream at like 10 p.m. one day, and then a couple days later do one at like, 1 p.m. And it's just like, all right, it's kind of just the flow of the series. So if you guys can handle all that, obviously the VODs will be on YouTube afterwards, so you don't have to catch it live. You can always catch the VOD as well. But that would be my plan for this series going forward. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Now, without further ado, let's hop into the CPU game. So I pulled this from the Jets guys live stream, and that's why the quality is going to be a little bit different. So you'll notice, obviously, CPU game here. I'm not controlling the Los Angeles Rams, but they seem to be doing all right. Hold on a second. Third down and goal. This is Nick Chubb. Not going to get the touchdown, and the CPU ends up kicking the field goal on 4th down. So, yeah, I was not only out of town, I was across the Pacific. I was in Hawaii at this time, all right? I was enjoying myself, but I was not going to bring my PS5 from New York to Hawaii, all right? The PS5 is so goddamn big that I'm not, like, if this was on the Xbox, I probably could have traveled with my Xbox One. Like, that thing's not that bad, but the PS5 is just huge, man. I didn't have space in my suitcase or anything. I was just like, nah, man, I could leave that thing at home. So, we lose a game because of it. It's all right. It's all right. As the Jets get a touchdown here, we are up 5-0 because Caleb Williams, the quarterback of the New York Jets, got an intentional grounding in the end zone. So that was a 2-point safety as Julian Fleming, no regard for his own safety, taking that big shot. 3rd down, Jalen Henderson. Going to Nick Chubb. Probably will want CJ Donaldson or Antonio Gibson in that spot. If I were playing the game, I would not put Chubb in that situation, but the CPU, I guess, has its own version of messing with my depth chart. I don't know. Caleb missing out on a touchdown. Now, when you play against the CPU in this league, it is all Madden CPU, and we know the all Madden CPU can really cheat somebody. So, we're hoping our CPU cheats the hell out of this Jets guy, to be quite frank. Unfortunately, we're about to get cheated out of Julian Fleming. So my big fear on letting somebody play the CPU is the fact that, you can't control what's going on in the game, including injuries. And Julian Fleming, after taking that hit, is going to be out for the next 4 weeks. So that means for the next 3 games that we play, Julian Fleming will not be in it. And this is why, because the CPU decided they were going to run Julian Fleming out the backfield and have him juke into a big hit. Well, and we have a pick 6. DJ Turner just picked off Jalen Henderson at the end of the first half, and with this long bomb to Mecole Hardman, our chances of winning the game are going up in smoke. It looked like our CPU was ready to pull off an upset, but that Jalen Henderson pick 6... he was begging to throw that, by the way. That 3rd down pass he had before on the run cross body, I don't know how in the world that was completed, but yeah, you mess around too many times, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We do get a touchdown with CJ Donaldson. If we get a 2-point conversion, it is a 1-possession game. Jalen dialing up Calvin Ridley, who is definitely going to be a name we're going to hear a lot the next couple of weeks with the Julian Fleming injury. I mean, out of all the people to get injured in a CPU game, you really got to take our best offensive player. You couldn't take, like, Isaiah Wynn or something, man. Like, you couldn't take my center. You had to take Julian Fleming. Even if you're taking a receiver, man, like, I'll give up Terry. You don't gotta take away Julian Fleming from me, man. But those are the rules, I suppose. So Aaron Donald is actually back in this game. If you have a keen eye, you'll notice Aaron Donald is actually back from injury for this game. And knock on wood, he hasn't gotten injured yet, so that's cool. As the CPU makes it back, a 1-possession game. Hold on a second. Can we get a stop to get ourselves back into the game? Not when Abanikanda is running quite freely like that. Caleb Williams, next play, down low. This is Laybourne with the catch and grab. A first down at the field goal range. That's not what we could afford. Third down, need to get off the field. Well, we're going to get off the field all right, but that's because we're giving up a touchdown to Bredesen, and that might be all she wrote in this one. I don't know if our CPU is capable of cheating enough to make a 15-point comeback. So that's going to drop our record to 9-2 after this game. Or 9-2, I'm an idiot. 7-2. I'm looking at the week counter. I was trying to make sure I knew what week it was. It's week 9, and we are going to be 7-2 after this game. So we're in a position where we can afford that loss to the CPU, and we're probably not going to be able to afford too many losses after that. But, yeah, we used up a mulligan this week. Let's just call it that. We used up a mulligan. Unfortunately, it cost us Julian Fleming to use said mulligan. So, Travius Hodges-Tomlinson, by the way, this is the Trey Hodges-Tomlinson revenge game. If you remember, we traded him for the 13th overall pick in the draft to these New York Jets. And we're giving Trey a good parting gift. He just got 2 interceptions because Jalen Henderson thinks he can throw every pass cross body. Like, boy, what am I watching right now? Next, if I have to have another CPU game for the rest of Madden 24, I think I'm just going to put the backup quarterback in instead of Jalen Henderson, because what is this disaster class of a performance? 4 interceptions, and these interceptions are hurting my head to watch. By the way, Byron Young just got injured with 2 minutes to go in the game. He just suffered like a broken collarbone. He's out for the next 6 weeks with that injury. Oh, come on, Madden. You can't just let me get out of here without taking one more superstar away from us. So that's cool. We don't even play the game. We lost, and we lost 2 superstars to multi-week injuries. It is what it is, though. It's out of our, it is what it is. Not much else we can say about it, but, yeah, that'll do it for this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 24 gameplays. We can still laugh at the fact that we got the Broncos guy kicked from the league because he has the maturity age of a 5-year-old. But on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching as we check out the stats from the CPU game before we get out of here. There's nothing to talk about on the Rams side, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.